say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill. Say you're sorry. Oh, maybe I'll leave. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill.
Here one minute, gone the next. There's no heart beating inside your chest. It's vanished into thin air, never to be seen again. Never to be seen again. Never to be seen again.
so hollow, the blood has an echo inside of my veins. My heart is so hollow, your voice is an arrow, making the pain. My heart is so hollow, hollow, hollow. My heart is so hollow, hollow, empty as your love, incomplete in the space that we go thus. And I can't fix it, you triggered the damage. My heart is so hollow, the blood has an echo inside of my veins. My heart is so hollow, your voice is an arrow, making the pain. My heart is so hollow, hollow, hollow. My heart is so hollow. My heart is so hollow, hollow, hollow. My heart is so
You are correct.
cover it up, you like to play your own game. Cover it up, don't let them know what you're thinking. I bet you never tell them how it feels. I bet you never even try to be real. Cover it up, you like to play your own game. Cover it up, don't let them know what you're thinking. I bet you never tell them how it feels.
Hello and finally welcome back. It's been so long. No, just kidding. It's been about like 20 minutes. But welcome back, guys, for the second stream of the day for the Pro League on Standoff 2. My name is Max. I'm going to be joined once again with BFrag for the second set of games of the day. With two games coming your way, they're going to be extremely fun. And I think that one matchup is heavily looked upon that I think a lot of people are looking forward to is going to be Peacekeepers versus Night Force. That will be the second game of the day. But the first one is going to be Inquisition versus Triple Double. BFrag, how's it going?
I mean, I had an upset. My team lost. And but it's time to get the next match started. We have Inquisition. This is Triple Double. Now, that's Triple Double, that's a name. Yeah, we casters, we love names that can twist our tongues while casting. I can just see it. I can just see it happening now.
I mean, triple, double, double, triple. We're just gonna get that all over the place. If one member gets himself a triple, I gotta say, oh baby, it's triple. Like I just have to. If I don't do it, I'll disappoint myself. I'll be disappointed in my own casting.
I mean, shouldn't that sentence be triple double gets a triple and then a double and then finish? Like,
I mean,
yeah,
but
I mean,
you're trying to make this way more confusing than it should be. I think we're gonna get a little bit lost. But actually, man, we're getting straight into the bans apparently. So you know what? Enough chit chat for the Braves. Let's jump right into the ban stage. I'm gonna have then the first ban coming out from Inquisition. It's gonna be a province ban, so no big surprises right there. That's gonna be taken off of the bat. That is by default. And you also see that triple double they took away. Unfortunately for me, Rust, and I feel really sad right now. See you later, and we're gonna have another Sandstone game today.
yeah. Bit by hands for Rust, guys. Hashtag we love Rust in the chat if you actually do like the map. I'm missing the map right now.
Yeah.
After this broadcast, I think it's time that me and Maxman go play Rust. We actually missed the map.
Oh yeah, let's go play some games. Listen, I mean, I'll get clapped, so you'll have to solo carry me, but there you have it. Like, it's pretty normal. I get carried on every single game. So, and like, other than on Candy Crush, I carry so hard, mate. You have no idea. I'm saying I'm esport ready for Candy Crush.
Candy Crush still beats me. I'm bad at it.
Ah, man. Rip. Press F in chat for the Candy Crush skill of B-Frag. But enough chat about that. So we're going to have Sandstone played again. So 3 times is how it's going to be today. And going to have then the first matchup, as we said earlier, is going to be, of course, Inquisition versus Triple Double. So just before this stream actually happened, the first stream of the day before that happened, we had a little bit of information by Inquisition. Said, please tell your casters to not call us 1IQ because that's what their logo looks like. So because they said that, I'm going to call them 1IQ during the entire broadcast. I'm just kidding, I won't do that. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be nice, guys. Don't you worry too much about it. But yeah, so we're going to have, of course, the good old map of Sandstone underplay once again. And so yeah, these are 2 teams that, no, maybe some of you guys know. Triple Double, they were a team that were not supposed to even be in the tournament right off the bat, but we had a last-minute change before the start of the event. So really, some things could change. Do you have maybe a little bit of information on maybe the teams or some of the players, hey B-Frag?
I mean, Inquisition, known team. They've been around for a while. I mean, across the board, Sandstone, you know, favorite map for majority of the players, probably why they prefer teams with low chemistry counts. They definitely do opt to play Sandstone because majority of the pro players in the pro scene right now, they can play like Sandstone really well on their own, just helping the team out where they can. But I mean, looking at the Inquisition side, we have Stormies, we have Hose, we have Zenix, we have AB Baker and Hades. Now we do hear some names, and the Russian community, they will tell you, like, we also know these names on Inquisition side, where we have on Triple Double side, we have a few newer generation players, maybe not as known, but this is the tournament of new gen upsets. Let's see Triple Double take away a dub, or can Inquisition actually stand tall and take one for the OGs?
I mean, you just talked about it, like, this is the tournament of upsets so far. Like, NCS, they just got taken out so early on. It's a big surprise. And also, we had last weekend, if you guys unfortunately didn't miss that on the second day, we also had one of the top teams, King 7, eliminated out in the round of 16. So 2 big upsets. I think another big upset that could potentially happen at the end of the round of 16 would be Peacekeepers versus Snipe Force if Peacekeepers get eliminated. So that's going to be the second game. So you know what? I'm not going to focus on that. We're going to focus right now on Inquisition versus Triple Double. Only one team will move over to the quarterfinals. Which one might that be? We'll be back after this short break. Here we go. We're going to be kicking off the first game of this series. Going to be, of course, Triple Double versus Inquisition. Which team will be coming out on top of this one? We'll have to keep an eye out for it. But both sides have some renowned names in the standoff2 competitive side of things. Seems like an early push will be happening for A. So right off the bat, first round going to be push on A, which so far hasn't been always the case. A lot of teams like to go for the first round push on B, but this time going to have a little bit of a switcheroony in this term of gameplay.
Let's see what's gonna happen here. Both teams still 5 alive. Pistol round not going as aggressive as what we've seen from the previous matches. First engagement bound to come through, and we do have Inquisition fleeing with bomb to the other side, realizing that Triple Double have the site locked down, but Trade's going down. Aquatic goes down for Triple Double, and then we have Zenix going down for 1 AQ. Stormy's holding down Spiral alone against the mass forces from Triple Double coming through. He finds himself a double. Prime also goes down. Last remaining member of Triple Double goes down.
Yeah.
And I almost choked on that double from Stormy's. I almost said Triple Double gets double killed by... Yeah.
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 Don't start, please. Okay, I'm gonna have a freaking aneurysm if you continue like that. But Inquisition, right off the bat, really good rotation, being really respectful. But that was like, even though Triple Double did not win that first round, I gotta say they were really reactive on that rotation. They started having a lot of members on B side. They saw the engagement on A, rotated super efficiently, hold every single angle, locked down A site. Then a rotation happened again. So it's really both sides being really respectful and having really good synergy and communication. I'm really enjoying what's coming out though. Ness is held by Chaos trying to get information. Not able to find anything. His team will do the rest of their bidding. Havoc, unfortunately, on Archers is just not going to be working out. 2-0 rounds in favor of Inquisition. And they're looking to kick off this game in style and looking really good right off the bat.
I mean, Inquisition just shutting down Triple Double every single push so far. And we do know that at this current point in time, Triple Double does have the position advantage coming into every round as they are CT right now, faster on-site rotations as we see Inquisition going for B once again.
Yeah, gonna give it another try. They're gonna smoke up. Prime might not be able to have as much impact as he wants. That smoke will be trying to put him a little bit on the so engaged though. No eco rounds on both sides. The first, that nade kill coming up from Abby Packer is gonna be looking really good. Just shutting down one angle held over by the side of Triple Double. So Chaos might try and go for a push on double doors. So he has information on one, trying to go for the wall banger. He does not find it, but though Prime will be making a 1v1 trade for himself, they have the bomb planted up. Now they are going to be dictating the this game. The secret spot will be taken over. It's not a secret anymore. Chaos and Zenix going to be remaining. Though from the backside, the flank from Zenix will be looking grand, but unfortunately not too grand and not for too long, as he will lose his life to the hand of Nitric. And there it is. Can he find one? Trying to spray. Gavin, really good peeks right there. Finds one, finds two. And Chaos ending that round in style. 3 rounds to 0 for Inquisition. What a play. Damn. That was a really good uses of his peeking around that staircase.
Chaos staying alive, knowing that SMG's run out of bullets so fast due to the fire rate. Peeked at the right time, lined up the shots, and he got both of them playing off of the reload. What a play there by Chaos as we see them moving yet into another round right now on board with Inquisition, already getting opening pick, pushing A aggressively.
Trying to force it up. 2 members still a little bit behind. They're going to be able to get in top. Oh, this is not looking great. Having a few members on both sides. Going to be taken away. Actually, now it's going to be Prime and Aquatic remaining. Prime going to go for the push on Z. Grenade kill. Once again, man, those grenades kill coming out will actually pop it off, but there you have it. Last kill on Prime will be secured away. Trying to go for the bomb plant, maybe try and win a little bit of extra money. And I think he did get that, if I'm not mistaken. I think he got a little bit more gold, a little bit more monies out of it. 4 rounds to 0. This is an early game stomp in favor of Inquisition. Does not lend any room to breathe to Triple Double.
Absolutely no breathing room coming from Triple Double right now. And we see Inquisition just using a force of momentum right now, and it seems like they won't be stopped. Aggressive mid push coming through from Hades and Chaos right now pushing into CT, it would seem, checking the backstab and boost there by Hades as they enter sight.
Yeah, a little bit of push through mid will be actually unfolding. Stormy's going to be there with his trusty friend on double doors. They're going to be retreating. They're not ready to commit there. Oh, though, quite a big shot. They're going to go for the boost over to A site, though. They're not going to be denied. No one's going to really go for the counter push. Though, unfortunately, Hades, he went over the wall and instantly got shut down. No luck there. And now they're going to be playing this one a little bit more respectfully. Though, we're going to be seeing the 2 other members. They're going to be rotating away from B long, trying to restock back as a full squad. They know this is a 4v5 situation with Stormy's extremely low. They do not have that man advantage anymore. They're going to be very cautious. The Havoc is going to be biting the dust. Put down by Stormy's. Look at that. Aquatic is right there. He has the information. He's going to go for the peak to try and deny the bomb plant. He's not even going to go for the denied bomb plant. And he got planted up. That sucks, man. Aquatic. Giving them a little bit too much time to get that bomb down. And now they're going to get pressured. They can't play around this too much. They're going to try and go for the defuse. Can he find the defuse right now? He can't. That was pretty obvious. Chaos found himself a double. Found himself almost a triple. But no, it's going to be Zenix that finds the last kill. And there you have it. I don't know. that was such a mistake from Triple Double, just allowing him to plant that. He took way too much time to respond to that aggression.
Yeah, Inquisition, actually, the guy in kitchen, he was holding down, just putting a few shots into that peak that should have come from Aquatic, denying him to even peek that. Yes, the peak did take a little bit too long, but it was a very risky peak. He had to have swung wide, could have lured out a different type of reaction there. Inquisition just playing to their best right now. We're seeing with a 5-0 lead right now. And here we go, Stormies with the bomb plant coming down. Almost denied there, but gets it down just in the bit of time. And as we have Hails going down to the hands of Prime, Prime engaging on long. Trade kills all around Prime, Nitric, Havoc remaining for Triple Double right now. AB Baker with the AWP. He's in Nest right now. Let's see engagements bound to come through.
Oh no, he's going to get rushed up. Abby, can he find a peak though? They have the information, going to try and peek up from Nest. He does find one. As the diffuser coming on through, he's able to win a little bit more time for himself. Can he find a second? Oh, he's controlling really well. He's got such a perfect angle to deny the diffuse from Nitrinic and Prime at the same time. He finds himself another one, but then he can't find the last one. He does go for the diffuse. Abby Backer finding the triple for himself and securing another round for Inquisition. They are popping off right now.
AB Baker. I need to buy his skill book. How do I play AWP like that?
How do you play it? Teach me, Senpai. Please, we're going to call him Senpai now. But he was just holding. That was like the perfect angle. The bomb was put in the exact same position where even if they tried to go for the defuse, it was just not going to work out. The only way they could have got it is or get the kill or go for smoke play. But even then, it was so easy to predict. They could not escape from that situation. Great plays coming out, of course, by Inquisition. Though the push is going to be coming for A this time. And they hold it. Though, multiple angles held over. This is a really good defense. I actually enjoyed where it's coming on through. Triple double, though. Aquatic going to bite in the dust. Abby, oh my god, those sniper shots are looking so good. That bolt action is going so well in their favor. Jin going to be trying to force forward. Unfortunately, he's going to be taking his head away. Chaos, he's just... Oh, man, Chaos too is just doing such a great performance. I have to say, though, gets the shot. Hades going to be taken out of the picture completely. 1v3 situation. Can he find it? Gets a little off tick damage. Just find Abby. No more bolt action for you, baby. They're going to go for the bomb plant. That's fine. So now, really, this is great for Inquisition. They dictate how this round goes. They know exactly what position you can potentially force on through. And I say that, but there you go. Easy shutdown. Zenix's going to win an extra round for his team. And 7-0. This is the biggest stomp so far in the Pro League.
I mean, we were just talking about Hales and AB Baker just doing absolute work and taking a quick peek at the stats. Hales going 9-1 so far, and Abby Baker 8-2, with arguably the best AWP gameplay so far seen in the tournament.
I mean, the best for sure, but though I'm seeing right now the triple double, they have one member that just left. He just rage quit maybe in the course of the tournament, maybe not. Maybe he had a lag or an issue happening, so not going to jump to conclusions right now. But still, 7-0 and losing one member at this stage, that is... I just can't see it happening. I literally just can't see Triple Double coming back from such a dominant early game performance on Inquisition. It's just staying so consistent throughout the round. And look at that, Abby found himself an easy pick. And here they go. Now it's going to be a 5v2. Nitrinic and more like they're going to try and maybe change the pace of this game. They're going to be on double doors. And they're just not at all where they're supposed to be. Maybe going to try and go for a random flank through the backside. But I'm not sure what's happening for them. Triple Double, they just don't want to try. Yeah, I mean, they gotta try their best because they're given an extra round. This is gonna be 8-0. Like this is, you just gotta put your all into this. And unfortunately, they're really having a hard time finding like a position where they're actually comfortable taking these fights.
I mean, not just speak ill of Triple Double right now, but they should be on the maximum lose bonus at this current point, losing 7 rounds and now soon to be an 8th round in a row. And we just have an absolute stomp coming through from Inquisition right now, where we have AB Baker, the AWP gameplay, making him the person with the second most frags on Inquisition.
Just, what a player. A true gamer. As 2 more rounds is all they need. Inquisition, they are not letting any room. They are not doing any mistakes so far. And consistency is, once again, the name of the game. In every game you play, it being consistent is always going to give you just so much more potential chances at taking a W. So just that alone is making so good in this event. The Prime, he lost a bit of HP down to now 30. 1 bullet will do the work. Does find one spray, finds one. Can he find a second? Not quite. Does get a little bit of damage though for his trouble. The Trinic, he's going to try and peek around. Though he's having a really hard time. Heady's there. Holding the angle. He's extremely low. Hades going to go for the rush, though. Not able to find it because he was just so low. There was no chance whatsoever. We did also see that last member of Triple Double joining back, so to make it an even 5v5 situation. The Prime did get eliminated. Stormies has the angle. We can't quite peek it. Nitronic has been very, very careful on this one, which I definitely do enjoy. It seems like we might have a retreat. Yeah, we're definitely going to be having a retreat, of course, by Inquisition. Playing this one a little bit more respectfully. This is one of their worst rounds in this game. Losing Hades, losing Zenix. And also Stormy's taking quite a heavy hitting. Abby, though, still... Is that Sniper? Still was the Orm. Or the AWM.
That's the AWM still at hand. We have the 2 top frags for Inquisition still alive alongside Stormy's low HP. But as we say that, he gets taken down. 2v4 right now for Stormy, or for Chaos and AB Baker. Sorry for misspeaking there. Aquatic gonna give the angle.
Well, Abby
AB
not quite able
Baker
to find it.
peeking.
On the right side. Can he find it? Yes, he can! Look at the flick of the wrist, baby! Woo! Aquatic gonna be biting in dust. He's gonna be on his own. Can he find another 1v3 clutch? He's gonna play this one respectfully. You know, the Orm, a very expensive weapon. Maybe don't want to throw it away. And also the bomb is not in his possession right now, so really he doesn't control the pace of this round. So he's going to go for it, but an easy pre-fire from Havoc will be able to secure himself that round. First round for Triple Double, but first round when the opposing side has like 8. I have to say, this is clearly not going to be enough. But there you go, the swap will be happening. Maybe this is what they need. Maybe they're just not comfortable, like, not comfortable at all. You never know, but right now, Inquisition, they just need 2 more, and they will be going home with their spot into the quarterfinals. So
They won the previous pistol round. They could win this one, and that puts them in 1 round from the victory here today in a really bad storm so far. But who knows? Triple Double might have something up their sleeve for the reverse sweep. Right now, you see Stormy holding down underpass right there, and here it comes. The engagement bound to come through. He finds one, but he gets traded out by Havoc. Havoc finding AB Baker as well.
Triple Double. They are looking good right now. Still, 5 members remaining. Oh, well, Aquatic actually got taken out. I did not see that. Havoc, though, having a pretty decent angle. Was that Tech 9? That's a sexy skin, actually. Please give it to me. I love that. Love that color scheme. So, hey, oh, no. Gonna see Chaos. Gonna try and push. He has that diffuse kit on the pistol round, which might make a difference if you can find those last kills, but unfortunately that is not going to be working out whatsoever. Pistol round secured by Triple Double, and that might be what they need to get this ball rolling. Try and get this, this nice comeback in. That is what they needed to do, because if they lost that round, they lose the pistol round, they're not going to have the weaponry, or they're not going to have the enough money to really purchase those weapons to fight on the same level as Inquisition. So really this is the round that they cannot afford to lose. They want it, they still have a chance. Although, what is this going on? Huge flank
Stormies
happening from Inquisition.
rushing through mid, engaging the UMP, outwinning the gunfight. That's major for him. Unfortunately, going to be shut down with the AK to the face. As Triple Double have side control.
Not sure what's happening here. Inquisition doing a really, really weird kind of rotation. It's not really paying off though. Aquatic through the double doors, finding himself 1 pick. We'll switch over to a Deagle. No. Deagle always can try and find it. Was that stat track? So yeah, they're holding such a good angle. This is so well played. Nitric though, going to be able to find that trade. And it's going to be Chaos on his own. Not really worth it. Not going to go for it. He doesn't have any weapons to lose really. He's going to try and go for a knife kill. Try and deny a little bit of eco away from his foes. There you go. That's going to be an extra round secured for Triple Double. 3 rounds. This is maybe the start of something bigger than we might think.
Now, we do have a semi-buy here from Inquisition. 3 for Masters, a Deagle, and a UMP. On the other side, we have a full AK buy from Triple Double. As it seems they will be doing a split push 3B to A. Let's see how this works out for them.
I'm going to try and hold the angle. Looking towards double doors. Everyone is... They're playing so defensively right now. So reserved. Which, can be a good thing in these kind of situations. They don't want to afford to do any mistakes. They can't afford to do any mistakes. So they're just going to play this one as passive as possible. Wait for the push to come to them. And put as much answer for them in their basket, though. Chaos, though. Oh no, Hades, my apologies. Go for the push on double doors. Able to find some damage, but unfortunately, we're not able to find anything in that trade. And it's just so split. Like, you can see right now, triple-double. They're just all over the place. Unfortunately, Havoc will be losing his life. Let's go for peek. And that's a nice, sexy double for Aquatic. And they have that man advantage. They're going to try and push on A. They're lower. They have the information. They go for the peek. Chaos. He has to try and play around this. He's got to wait to hear this bomb plant sound. And Mem can try and stop that plant. He's going to try and go for the push a little bit early on. Retreat back to Abby. Play the passive route as much as possible. They've got so many rounds ahead for them that they can afford themselves to play a little bit more passive like this. Just take their time. Probably going to be holding boxes now. Already the bomb is planted. It's going to be normally round in favor. Yeah, there you go. That's normally going to be a round in favor of triple-double. Get their 4th round in this game. Slowly catching up to Inquisition. So
Yeah,
it's not
3 in a
over
row.
whatsoever.
3 in a row. Hale's just going to try and do a bit more damage to the eco of the opposing team, but then being
Doesn't have
able
a
to
defuse kit.
afford a full AK buy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Reno.
looking good.
He could have actually maybe gone for it if he had a defuse kit, but unfortunately not having that, really not giving him enough time. I think the triple-double left the site really early. That was a little bit risky, but they make it out. They got the round, so at the end, can't argue with results. 8-4. Inquisition slowly losing their footing in this game. And I think they might be also struggling a little bit with Eco. As they tried to buy really early on despite losing the pistol round. They did get a little bit, just enough money to be able to buy a few. They got FAMAS, got the UMP. So still have somewhat some fighting action going for them.
But triple-double still looking strong. Full
So
AK
passive,
buy yet again.
Taking it slow, taking it just like they like it. And just not much going to be unfolding. They're going to be held by Warlade. Was that AK? No, big surprises. Checking out the scores real quick. Who is on top? Then once again, we had Abby. Still 10-1-6. Able to not unfortunately get as much action with the Orm right now because they are, unfortunately, I said a little bit behind in terms of their eco. So he's not really able to get those big, expensive weapons. So Abby maybe not at his full potential right now, but they all have a diffuse kit. Diffuse kit, the last round could have been a lot more impactful if he had it. They're not making that. They're not taking their chances anymore. But yeah, I'm not sure. Like triple-double, just not taking any risk. Which, you know, they can't afford to do it right now. I said it last round. I'm saying it again. I've been a broken record, but they can't afford to go for like random pushes and lose members by getting flushed out. But the Havoc though is going to be the first member out. Actually going to be picking up.
Doing some decent damage to Xenix though. Xenix on about 5 HP at this current point.
Things are going to be happening. Bounce on the smoke, try and create an opening entry point onto B. And they're going for it. Aquatic holding the angle on the right side. Smoke up, trying to slow down the engagement. All 5 members are going to be rotating towards them. And Inquisition, they got already 3 kills. Prime and Nitrinic. They just, oh my god! They're just rushing it. Nitrinic, no chance whatsoever. Xenix and Abby going to be pretty low though. Might be able to find a few peaks, trying to deny a little bit of a weapon away. But there you go. As I thought, there's just no way in hell that was going to go their way. Inquisition securing their 9th round. One more, and it is game over for triple-double. No more rooms for mistake if they want to go to the quarterfinals.
Triple-double opting for the late side push. It's a dangerous, risky move, but sometimes it is payoff. But them doing this in this situation just allowed Inquisition to just fully stack site and realize that there's no way that their rotation would come in through enough. Trades going out on board right now. Inquisition losing Hale. Stormy stacks up low, while Nitring and Warley is down for triple-double.
Yeah, triple-double already lost 2 members. They know this. This is the round that they need. Inquisition, they want to end it here and now. Hades went for the flak in the back. Finds Havok, but unfortunately Aquatic will put an end to his killing spree. Aquatic and Prime, you have to pull a 2v3 clutch, or otherwise you will be going out of the Pro League this early on. Would feel bad. Man, though, they're going to be slowly rushing in direction. Xenix gonna try his best, try and find that potential 1v2. Does find one. Can he find a second on Archie? Yes, he can! 1v2 clutch, and it's looking great, and there you have it. Congratulations! Inquisition will be your quarter finalists. Great plays from them. Dominant fashion. A little bit of a harder time when they switch sides, but still 10-4. That is what I call a stomp. Oh, damn.
That's a feels bad.
That's a feels bad, man. But yeah, triple-double, they just... It's just like, here's a situation where just Inquisition was the better team. It's just, there's not much to add. Inquisition just played so well. I gotta say that Triple Double never gave up. And at the end, they were playing actually really smart. Like, as I said, they couldn't afford to do any mistakes. They didn't want to do any mistakes and really play too aggressively or anything like that. They were really waiting to try and find some peaks, get that man advantage, then commit to that, and maybe go to a point that had a little bit less protection applied by Inquisition. So I definitely think that was a smart way to go about it. But unfortunately, no, it was just a little bit too complicated for them. And catching up when you are in an 8-0 deficit is always going to be extremely harsh. It's not impossible, but on the long run, they only needed 2 more rounds. They got them at the very end and secured themselves the win. So congratulations to Inquisition as they move forward to the quarterfinals. And that means Inquisition will be playing up against the winner of the next matchup. It's going to be unfolding in the next few minutes. And that matchup, of course, is going to be Peacekeepers versus Night Force. That will be happening in the next 30 minutes. And I'm going to ask you, B-Frag, like that matchup of Peacekeepers versus Night Force, I know that Peacekeepers are a big potential favorite. West King 7, they were also another favorite. Like, those are 2 big favorites in the tournament. But, like, what's your opinion on this next matchup that will be happening very shortly?
Peacekeepers arguably one of the best teams within CIS as well as within Standoff 2 as a whole. And we're definitely going to see them show up. We do know a lot of these players on Peacekeepers. They are very well known. You do see them with big YouTube channels, so they definitely do have a following. They have a huge fan base just resolving around their players as well as their team. Also being one of the first teams, Peacekeepers, being sponsored at this current point in time by Static Drop. So it's rare to see a Standoff 2 team sponsored, and Peacekeepers, that's the team that's sponsored at the current point in time. So they can afford a little bit more leeway towards pulling in the strongest players within the scene, within their capabilities. And then we do have, heavily underdog right now. Hopefully the upset can come through, though, with them just not pulling it through right now. But Peacekeepers, obviously, none other to talk about. Peacekeepers heavily favorited right now over Night Force. Night Force, not a bad team. They have been doing decent in recent scrims and recent tournaments they've been playing, but going into the round of 16 versus Peacekeepers just puts them at, like, not even to be argued, the underdog spot for the next match.
I mean, the underdogs can always take the win. Once again, we had King 7 last weekend that got taken out really early on, so anything can happen, but Peacekeepers, once again, a big favorite, so really interesting to see how they're going to be pulling off their first game in the Pro League. Thank you very much for watching this first matchup of the day. Once again, congratulations, of course, to Inquisition as they move forward to the quarterfinals. Peacekeepers versus Night Force happening in the next 20 minutes. Thank you very much for watching. Get yourself a drink, get yourself some popcorn. We'll be back very shortly for game number 2 of Peacekeepers versus Night Force.
It's never too late to admit when you're wrong. Turn a new leaf, see a new dawn. The time to decide has come and gone. Just give me a chance, we can carry on. I made my choice, these drums of your voice, they run through my head as I remember the day. Stay in this moment. never too late to admit when you're on. Turn a new leaf, see a new dawn. The time to decide has come and gone. Just give me a chance, we can carry on. I've made my choice, these drums of your voice, they run through my head as I remember the day. Stay in this moment. wasted. My heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing. Keep your words naked. You got me blushing. And you forever I'll follow. You be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow. In immortality, I can see you and me. And you forever I'll follow. You'll be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow. In immortality, I can see you and me. I can see
Told you to walk away. That was my first and last mistake. I'm blue without your face. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life, and I need you to survive. Whoa, I need you to survive. 'Cause without you by my side, I can't survive. And this can be the end. I won't just settle for being your friend. A broken bond is not too late to mend. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life, and I need you to survive. She said, boy, I want you to walk right, so I can give you one more chance. You're only living in your damn head.
And there you have it. Welcome your beautiful faces back to the second game of this stream. My name is Max. I'm going to be joined once again with BFrag for the second game of Peacekeepers versus Nightforce. One match that a lot of people have been looking forward to, but we are going to be having to see which one will be coming on top and which one will secure their spot in the quarterfinals to face versus Inquisition, the winners of last matchup versus Triple Double. Welcome back, BFrag.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. We're about to hop into, well, we all want to see Peacekeepers play. We want to see it broadcast. We want to see if, by some chance, and if maybe pulls, a new gen on us. And that's just what we're going to call it. Tournament of upsets. We might see one here today, even though the odds are stacked against NF. Let's see.
I'm going to repeat this again. I'm a broken record at this point. We're like, King 7. They got taken out in the group stage by a team that I think that not a lot of people were expecting them to come in clutch and secure that win for themselves. So, Nightforce, even though they do, like you said that a little bit earlier before we went on the break, you said that they are like the underdog of this matchup. Man, like you never know that sometimes the underdog card can give you that moral boost that you need to just take over huge teams such as Peacekeepers. But yeah, Peacekeepers is going to be really, really hard to take them down. They are ready. They didn't have a lot of roster changes, I do believe, maybe even none. You can confirm that or not, BFrag?
I mean,
I don't know if they had any changes on. I don't believe they did because I haven't heard of anything like that happening in the community. So, Peacekeepers, they're still stacked and they got that synergy they've been known for in the past. But will that be enough to take Nightforce and win in dominant fashion? We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I think that a lot of people are expecting this game to get in favor of Peacekeepers. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. But we'll be back for the ban phase just after this very short ad break.
Fond of esports? Want to make money? Go to CyberBet. We have wide selection of games, high odds, unlimited maximum withdrawal. Convenient site navigation makes betting easier than before. Register on cyber.bet. Take part in promos and get your bonuses. Start now.
Yeah. Unknown Brain. Marvin Devine. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming. It's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous.
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games. Yeah, I know that I found somebody else to love me one day. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side. No, you did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye.
Welcome back. We're now into the ban phase of this fourth and last game of the day. Nightforce versus Peacekeepers. One spot available and remaining. This was the last matchup of the round of 16 of the Pro League. This is the last team that will be moving forward in the tournament, and then we have every single quarterfinalist of the entire event. Gonna be a fun times in the quarterfinals, but now we have to close up this round of 16 with the ban phase. Probably going to be a sandstone map again. Wouldn't be a big surprise. But no, still got to hang on to that hope of potentially having a Rust game.
Who knows? Maybe Nerfers decides that we don't want to face Peacekeepers on Sunstone. We do know it's one of the favorite maps, and all teams are probably at their best playing this map. But I mean, we kind of have to see. We do know God Zero from Nerfers, good player, former K7 player. Everybody knows him. And then the first ban comes through from our reliable source here.
No.
Rust is banned by Peacekeepers.
No. I wanted it. Oh well. Or maybe no. Maybe they're gonna ban Sandstone. Imagine.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, we're taking on Peacekeepers. How about we mess ourselves up, but also them, and we just play on Province. That would be like a big surprise, right? Wait, what? They're doing it!
Big surprise!
Oh!
It's coming through. We have Province matchup as NF is like, no prediction comes through. We will not play Peacekeepers on Sandstone. I mean, I'm fine with it. You can ban Rust for Province. I'm fine with it.
I can't see it, but I'm dancing right now. I called it. We're going to Province, baby. Let's go. Province underway. First Province game of the entire Pro League. Hopefully this is the first of not many, but a few, because I know that this is a map that not a lot of people like. But I think this is a very smart play. No, taking on Peacekeepers, one of the best teams, if not the best team, if you think that's the case, in STANDOFF2 right now, in competitive STANDOFF2, which is Peacekeepers. And trying to take them and put them off guard by going on Province. It's a double-edged sword. Or it works out really well, or it completely messes you up. Because I'm sure that Peacekeepers, they're such a well-known team. They put a lot of work and training into their games. I'm sure they already thought of the potential, even though it's a slim chance, they already thought about the chances of playing on Province. So I'm sure they know the map by heart. So, still, Peacekeepers, I think they are a little bit, like, surprised, but not to the point of, like, maybe losing a game. But this is the best chance, I think, actually, for Nightforce to take this win.
I mean, definitely, I'm stuttering. Like, I'm just surprised. They do us dirty banning Rust first. We normally expect a Province ban. So they ban Rust first, and then Nightforce is like, no, you know what? We got this. We're going to play Province. So that kind of leaves you thinking Nightforces, they do have a plan for Peacekeepers. Hopefully it works out for them. But we're going to have to see as we are waiting for the team to get ready while they're joining the lobby at this current point in time. And we just got news from HQ. Yeah, we're calling EasyTrade HQ right now. So news from HQ is there will be a bit of delay as teams are getting ready to get this match started.
Just gonna have a little bit of time before we go for it, because we have to think, we have to process the information that was given to us. We are playing Pro League match in Province, so a map that maybe not a lot of people are very too knowledgeable about. Like, I know Rust, I know Sandstone, but Province, I haven't played it, I haven't seen it in competitive yet. So, B-Frag, you're my wingman, you know way more than I do in the world of Standoff 2. What could you say about Province as we go into this matchup?
I mean, Province, it's pretty straightforward. CT-sided, you basically spawn on-site. As a CT, you spawn on-site. It takes you just a few footsteps to be on-site, but as T-side, you do have a little bit more leeway into like how you rotate, how you approach the site. But same goes, we have one site that's very isolated, only 3 entry points onto it, not much to play off of, but on the other hand, there's not as many wallbang spots on it. And then just the other side, everything is wallbangable. There's 50 entry points. It's just a nightmare to defend as well as push onto. I mean, it's going to be an interesting map. We're going to see a lot of players down tunnel. We're going to see a lot of peaks coming through May, getting early game picks. It's such a bad map. I have nothing to say. It's to see it in one of the, not one, like the biggest tournament in Standoff 2, seeing the map that's hated the most by pro players being played in a pro tournament. I don't know. I'm upset. Even my stomach is upset. I think I need to go get a cookie or something to calm it down.
I mean, man, give me some of the cookies too. But like, yeah, this is a really weird situation we are actually giving up with. So it's just going to be interesting to see how these players are going to play around it. Like, as I said earlier, it's a double-edged sword. The fact that when you spawn on the CT side, you have the chance of being straight off on point can be a really big advantage. But because everything is wall-bangable on those two sites, like, really, it doesn't give you that much of an advantage. You can see on the top side of the map where the terrorists are going to be spawning in, there's so many leading ways onto point, through mid, through B side, through A side, that really you can be extremely unpredictable. So this is going to be a really weird game. We can't really judge how this is going to be working out, which I think is a good thing when you're playing against Peacekeepers. Like, you're not going like the casual, the normal way, and that is just a really good way to maybe put off guard a little bit, of course, one team known as Peacekeepers. But yeah, guys, in chat, don't hesitate to tell us which team do you think has the better chance of taking this one. Are you opting for the start of Peacekeepers, or are you aiming for a W, going in favor of the underdog for the dark horse known as Night Force? Please tell us. We would love to say and love to see what you guys think about this matchup. Also, I do have to say, don't hesitate if you want to become a member of the Pro League YouTube channel. Don't hesitate. If you go next to the subscribe button, you have a join button, and if you become a member, you will have a special role on the Discord server to get notifications and everything like that. Just being kept up to date on things, and also you will have some very cute chibi STANDOFF2 emotes on the channel, which I personally love, and I might subscribe myself because they're actually so super cute. So you guys might want to go check them out. And yeah, become a member, supports the channel, supports Pro League, and supports Pro League to do more events like this in the future. Not only on STANDOFF2, maybe on a multitude of other games. So that support would definitely mean the world to us on the team of Pro League. So I do also have the information that we have a few technical issues for some of these players. But I'm looking at the lobby right now, and I heard this name go around a little bit. B-Frag, left, right, and center. His name is London, and he's been a little bit all over the place. I just joined the STANDOFF2 community, as you know, and I already know about London. What's all the hype about?
What's all the hype about?
Yeah.
London, the captain that led K7 on their absolute dominating spree for, as I told you, it was like 6 months. They didn't lose a single tournament final. They didn't lose a single qualifying match. They were absolutely dominating, undefeated for a couple of months. And that was done with London as the captain. So that's where everybody knows him from. He's a fan favorite all around, definitely. If London is in your team, you have the community support and you have a lot more fans. He's kind of like a buy fan button, you know, if you think about it, you know, those fake Instagram where you buy followers. He's kind of like that. Let him join your team and you see how many fans you get for free. And that's what all the hype is about. He has a big social following, him making content as well. And it's just all round. He was the captain that did it all. He was the captain that led K7 alongside their management, alongside their leadership. And that's where his name comes from.
Okay. So am I also allowed to say London is my country? Can I say that or not?
No, London is your city.
Yeah, but
that's
like,
the correct way.
Yeah, I know, but like, because it's normally like England is my city, so like London is my country. I was trying to pull off a little bit, a little reverse sweep on you there, but apparently it didn't quite work out. But it's fine. So London, definitely going to be one player. He's going to be the stepping stone for his team. He's going to bring the team together, get that communication. So London is going to be given a lot of a bigger chance for Peacekeepers to take this win. So Peacekeepers alone, scary team. Peacekeepers was London. Ooh, not looking too good right off the bat already for the opposing side of Knight. So got to keep an eye out for that. But yeah, we're having slowly some members joining in. We have a few maybe connection issues for some of the players. So sorry for the little bit of a delay. We should be in very, very shortly. But once again, if you did miss out the last few games, you had 3 games happening today because unfortunately on Friday night we had a little bit of a technical issue on my side of things, so I couldn't stream. So we did all the games today. So real quick recap of the games we had so far. Inquisition versus Triple Double. The match that happened just before this one. It was Inquisition taking the win dominantly. 10 rounds to 4. Triple Double unfortunately out in the round of 16. Then the 2 first matches of the day on the first stream, it was NCS versus Secret. Secret, they won that round for themselves. And then the last one, there was Advent versus Rise. Extremely close. It went to 9 rounds. But unfortunately, the last one went in favor of Advent. I'm saying unfortunately because I have, of course, B-Frag, the manager, with me right now. And feels bad, man, but I'm sure we'll see a lot of your team in the future. Rise will be rising back from their ashes. No big surprise right there. But yeah, so far the 3 winners of the day, NCS, I think I'm mixing it up a little bit. Wait a minute. I'm mixing it up right now, B-Frag. Can you tell me?
I think you are.
I am.
Let's just leave it in the blender.
I am mixing it up right now.
I mean,
Unbelievable.
we are sorry for the delay, guys. Yet again, we do have a few disconnects. 2 players missing from Night Force's side, but in regards to Maximan's comment about Peacekeepers, it definitely is a scary roster. I mean, in the lineup for today's match, we have Skill. A lot of the CIS fans know him. We have Pronix, the god himself, Clutch Master next to London. Then we have London himself. We do have Pin, also known accomplished player within the CIS. And then we have the leader of PK's Oberbasher. So if you want, overwhelming example of a stacked roster, this will be it. Definitely a strong roster coming in. But so far for Night Forces, it does look like we have 12A, if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I do not know much about him. Maybe the RU fans can help us out in chat and getting to know him a bit better. We do have God Zero, also a former K7 member, now moving on to Night Forces, playing for them. Now we have Noxay, not really that known to my knowledge. Yet again, in chat, if you do know him, if you could tell us about his accomplishments, don't hesitate to send us a message. Then we have Andy. Also, yet again, as I said, this is a new roster. We don't know much about them. But we do know one thing. They're ready to make my stomach upset with selecting Province.
At least, even though if they might actually go out in this first round, at least they would have had an impact as the first team to allow Province to be played. Yeah. So, no, they start in with a bang. Is it a good bang? I don't know, but there you go. At least they're having somewhat of an influence on the tournament, so that's fine. Also, once again, we have a little bit of a delay. Our apologies for that. But just so you guys know, I want to put a little bit of a message out there for everyone. If you are participating in the Pro League, if you are passed in the quarterfinals and you're watching the broadcast right now, you're listening to this message I'm putting out there, I would love to be able to talk to you guys and tell your story just a little bit more, just a little bit better on broadcast. So if you're a player in quarterfinals, you're part of one of the quarterfinalist teams, don't hesitate. Go find me on Twitter. It's at MAXMAN30 for Maxman30. Check me out over there. Follow me and also send me a DM. And I would love to be able to talk to you guys. Just know a little bit what you've done in the competitive side of STANDOFF2, what you guys are up to, like how do you train and all that kind of stuff. Just so I can just tell your story just a little bit better, and I think it will help the casting and just overall the production of Pro League just be that little bit better if I can just explain the thought process and what you guys are doing behind the scenes. So I don't know if you got the last player. Apparently you have one member from Night Force that is having a little bit of an internet issue, which I did have yesterday, to be honest, so I understand. Feels bad, man, so let's hope that I can get that fixed ASAP. But I'll just keep an eye out for that, really, B-Frag. Let's hope it doesn't go out in a forfeit. That would be really sad. I think this is one match that a lot of people really want to check out, especially because it's Province.
Not just that, we're trying so hard to keep this conversation alive as well.
Yeah.
We deserve a Province match for our efforts. Well, I can tell you one thing right now, Max.
Tell me.
Province is not fun to cast. It's not. I can tell you right now, we're going to see straight off of the bat, a lot of rounds will end in just a clean sweep. A triple and a double from 2 players from the opposing team. That's how it's going to end. We do know that. That's Province. And word from HQ says 120 seconds, or better known as 2 minutes.
Before, okay.
Yeah, before we can get it started.
Okay, let's just hope he can be back ASAP. But yeah, while we're waiting, do me a little bit of do me a little bit of fake casting of what it looks like when you're casting a Province game.
Oh, it's absolutely horrible, but okay,
how would you go?
Guys, this is why I don't main cast. Max is the main cast because he's better at it than me. I'm more of an analytical, but let me give it a try. So, let's put in some context, right? We have, where would we go? What site? Choose a site.
Choose a site A.
You want to go A site. Now let me tap into, my hidden IGL powers. Let's set up like a really good. Really good. So let's say we are going site close to CT spawn. So normally what you would do is you would have the T spawn pushing hard belong, one going into B stays heading into mid, going into overpass, trying to get site control, but gets peeked from CT spawn. On site, you do have one in the armored van right now, pushing into from tunnel. We have London. He gets the first, he gets the second. Gut gets taken out from the flank from peak. Yet again, another CT member there. That's it's all quick. It's so slow to sight. Everything unfolds. Everything is dead. Move on to the next round. Just yeah, like most of the time, the rounds on Province basically just ends on kills.
Just kills. So like not positioning, not holding corners or angles. It's just very.
No, really, just straight up.
It feels like Call of Duty. That's what you're trying to tell me right now. Okay.
Not even that. It's less enthusiastic.
Okay. Damn. Okay. Well, I mean, I want to check it out. I want to see it with my own eyes, as you normally hopefully get this game going. But guys, our apologies once again for the delay. Seemed like one member of Night Force is really having trouble getting his Wi-Fi together. So let's hope we don't end it with a forfeit. That'll be a big yikes, man. Guys, give us some strength in chat, please. Press F for the Wi-Fi of the remaining member. And big F for the Wi-Fi. Really, not much to say. I don't know. Do you have some dad jokes for me? Be frank. Do you have some? Like, I think we're getting to that point of like having to go to dad jokes. You know, they're really at the end of our like potential subjects to talk about when you go to dad jokes.
Wow. You guys, you know the conversation's running dry when Max reaches into his dad jokes folder.
Hey, I got a really good one. Okay, my dad jokes are the best. Okay.
Okay.
Like, do you want one?
Why do you ask me then?
Okay. Do you want?
Why
Okay.
do you ask me if you have?
Because I was just trying to see. I was just trying to like test the water, see if you did I put my best jokes or did I put my worst jokes, just to be like at the same level as you. But so I got one joke for you guys. Okay, so you ready? I'm just laughing because it's so bad. Okay, why did the skeleton not go to the prom? No?
Wow, I'm actually thinking. No, tell me.
Because he had no body to go with. Hey, I got a giggle. Hey, that's a win for me, okay? I got a giggle. That's all I wanted. Thank you very much. See you later. I'm out, boys.
Yeah, stand-up comedy at its finest. You don't laugh at the good joke. You laugh at how bad it is.
Man, I should have took like a freaking like soundtrack of like people clapping like, woo! Yay!
You know,
like, it would have felt like a Friends episode. That would have been perfect.
oh, dude, old sketch comedies, dude. Like with the fake claps, and you can just hear the like automated claps, just a bunch of claps laid on top of each other in a soundboard. Ah,
yikes!
Wow.
So, I'm seeing all these Russian
the
words.
weather?
I don't know what's going on. The weather's fine. It's we're really going down there. Oh, gee, oh wait, we have a member to join. I don't know if it's the right member. We have someone to join, or we might actually get this.
If he joins now, I'm his fan because he ends my suffering.
Please tell me. You have London in the chat to send. Who's this? I hope it's the right player. Who's this random?
New phone. Who this?
New phone. Who this? Exactly. Yeah, we should be. Hopefully, this is fine. But guys, if you're a Russian in chat, yeah, you'll be Tibia, which means I love you in Russian. That's all I know. My ex-girlfriend was Russian, so I'm trying my best, guys. I really am. I'm trying to get the love of the Standoff2 community. Just say, yeah, you'll be Tibia. Perfecto. I'm seeing so many Fs and 2s in chat. I don't know what's going on. What's up in the chat, guys? Come on. Calm it down a little bit. But yeah, oh no, wait, he left. He's joining back again. Okay, he's actually in the lobby, so we might actually get the game, guys. Once again, our apologies for the delay. It's not, and nothing can really do with, you got a 20-minute delay on this one. This feels bad, man, but fortunately it is live. Those are kind of things that do happen. We're actually getting to the game, boys. Whoa, we're loading into Province. Let's go. Finally, that took ages, but we're going to be jumping into the action. We're going to have the warm-up session of 2 minutes. And finally, and I can see Standoff2 and I can see the minimap. And so yeah, we're going to have the first game happening. Night Force will be on the counter-terrorist side. And terrorist will be, of course, side of Peacekeepers. So, talked about it earlier, like, it's really easy to get to points, but it's also really easy to force a push on these points. So really, which side do you think has like the most potential, has the most advantage on this? Is it CT or a terrorist kind of map?
I would definitely say it's a CT-sided. I just threw my phone.
Oh,
out of disgust.
goodbye.
Oh, yeah.
Province, yeet! Get out of here.
No, but it's definitely a city-sided map. As I said, as soon as you spawn in, I mean, you will get a little bit of a preview. You never being in the Italian city, if I'm even right, of province, and it's very city-sided. A couple of steps, and you're on site as CT. T side, you have a bit of leeway to work with your rotations to get onto site, but CT will already be waiting, so you need to have your entries on point. But majority of the time, province map rounds end on just kills. And normally, there's no real need to plant unless someone is opting to back off or give the site to the terrorist site. So we're definitely going to be seeing how it goes right now.
Gonna have to
And
keep that one on board. Where I'm seeing right now, actually, my in-game overlay is not the right way around. There you go. It's updated. Like that, no big mistakes. We're gonna be fine. But yeah, only 40 seconds remaining before we do finally jump into the last game of Peacekeepers versus Night Force. Once again, only one team will be heading to the quarterfinals, and that will be the last matchup of the round of 16. Get yourself ready. Get yourself a drink. Get yourself a popcorn, and we'll be jumping into the fourth and last game of the day right about now. And the action is going to be unfolding. Let's go. Thank you very much for waiting, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth game. Night Force versus Peacekeepers. Going to be CNCT. Night Force. They're going to be going for the defense. Rafter Bay can see they're already on the point. And the push is going to be unfolding. Going to be having a lot of Tech 9s actually getting purchased around the board. Well, only a lot. That's one. That's a lot for me, at least.
yeah, well, one is a lot.
One is a lot, actually. You're going to go for the kill. There you go. Pin does find it. They're going to try and go for the push upstairs. He's going to go knifed up. That's not going to be looking good. And right off the bat, this is going to be Night Force just getting clapped on the pistol round. And that means Night Force not off to a great start against this huge team, those are Peacekeepers. So they're going to have a little bit of a struggle on this one. They're going to go for another attack. Peacekeepers. I'm going to be putting myself on the POV of London. I want to see what all the hype is about London. Come on, show me what you got.
I mean, he's got that new butterfly for a starter.
Yeah, I got no butterfly, so stop talking about it. Thank you. Jesus, trying to make me jealous or something. But yeah, please, if there's a dev of the game, please give me butterfly knife. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm gonna try and push up. The bomb is getting planted on A right off the bat. Here it is. They find one as the push bomb knocks. He's not gonna be working out whatsoever. A side's getting definitely overwhelmed. The bomb planted dead center. Maybe on their backside, gonna have a little bit of an engage. Godzilla gonna try and go for the push. They're gonna get on top of point. Has the angle, finds one, but unfortunately not going to be able to find a second. And that's going to be the trade lost in favor of Night Force. Peacekeepers 2-0 running away with the early game lead, which is what we could really expect because they lost that pistol round. They had to eco, and they were going to struggle quite a bit. But now, Night Force, you can see they got 3 UMPs, they got those defuse kits, so they really want to try and go for a winning round here. Or otherwise, they're slowly going to be losing their footing in this game.
Definitely, and as we stated earlier, most of the rounds will be ending on kills because CT, it's so hard to actually get on site and you kill majority of the, CT side as a T before you can even get the bomb down unless someone is on a slow rotation. But as we hop into the action, Godzilla already taken out.
Oh no. It's not going to be working out whatsoever. Noxy and NCL, they're both going to be taken out. Andy is going to be on his own now. Pistol, has a defuse kit. I would say just not even go for it. Just keep the money of your pistol kit. He even goes for it and gets shut down. It's a 1v5 with a pistol. Just keep the defuse kit, mate. Like, I don't quite get why he went for that, but anyways, this is just not off to a great start. Night Force just getting clapped. Them cheeks are red. And, yeah, Peacekeepers are just going to keep rolling. And, despite this being a game on the map that isn't played that much in competitive, you can see that one side is just feeling extremely dominant as the push through mid is going to be slowly happening. Trying to get some potential early game peaks. Here it is. He gets the information on the left side. He's going to change weapon, but even then, he has the time to just flex his knife, get back to his main weapon, find the kill. And they're going to be rotating towards B. So be careful. NCL is going to be there. Just find one kill. Can he find a second? The heads are peeking over, but unfortunately the angles are going to be way too low. And Peacekeepers, they're just claiming this site as their own. Godzero down to 13. Andy going to try and find the peak right now. He's just around this wall. Even then, it's just... I just can't see it happening. As unfortunately, Godzero does get taken out. London, though, does bite the dust. It's going to be a 1v2 situation. Got the UMP, going to go out early. And there's only one entry point. It's so easy to predict where he's going to be coming out from. Skill and Obies, they have the easiest ending round possible. But actually, he makes it through the door. Which was actually the hardest part. So that is props to him. But yeah, around his left side, there was just no way whatsoever. He was holding the angle through the window in the truck. And just Peacekeepers 4-0. No big surprise. This was the closest round to go in favor of Night Force. But even then, it was just not going to work out.
I mean, side is pretty much locked down, and as I said, B side, not the site you want to be playing on, especially if it's a retake. It's so hard to retake. Only 3 positions you could come from. Pretty easy and pretty, like, it's just so overwhelming to retake it. And as we say that, we do have trades coming out across the board right now, and Pin finds himself a triple.
Oh baby, it's oh, there's not triple double. Rip. Oh no, I was really feeling good for a second there, but yeah, finds himself a sexy triple right there, looking absolutely awesome in the process. Unfortunately, Andy, no chance whatsoever, and he's going to be taken out 5-0. We had a really, I think that the waiting time for this game might actually be longer than the game itself, which will be extremely rip.
Oh, the Pepe hands.
Trying their best though, going for the full defuse kit, going for the UMP. They just can't buy anything better. They can't go for the M4 rounds. They just can't afford to do it because they've been losing round after round, getting no money whatsoever out of this. And even when they find kills, they just can't find, like, pick up the enemy AK, so... Because they just don't win the rounds. Every single time, they lose every member of their team. So I'm just having a hard time seeing them potentially coming out of this one, though. Noxie was the farmhouse, and he's slowly pushing forward, folding the angle. They don't want to let another chance. Pin is dead, so no triple for him this round. And it's just so predictable because the entry points are just so hard. Like, they know exactly where they're coming from. And there you go, an easy kill on top of Noxie. Really got 0. They're going to get rushed up. Find one. Can they find Andy? Andy not able to find Skill, surprisingly enough. And Skill finding himself a double to end the round in style.
With a bit of BM as well. He gets the first, gets the second. Switches to his sidearm after swinging wide. Swings out yet again. Gets the kill. He gets himself a triple to finish up the round. And then... with all rights, he had the rights to BM.
You can see also a few M4s finally getting purchased by Night Force. They have the money that they required. But is that going to be enough to recover from this 6-0 lead? I doubt it. Especially known as Peacekeepers, though. Noxie's going to be pushing really deep in this one, but just find 1 kill on top of Pin. And there you go, actually. They're looking pretty good. They find themselves 2 kills, but still a 2v3. And this is not looking great. Peacekeepers, they still get the bomb planted up. And now they're just going to be pulling the trigger, looking for the engage. But now they're just back off just a little bit. And C12s are going to be taken away. Godzero trying to find the trade. Finds one, but unfortunately, the flick of the wrist will be a little bit too slow. Not able to focus down on the second target quick enough. Pin will put an end to this one. 7-0 Peacekeepers. I think that... I think the Peacekeepers might win it. Just a bit of chance of that happening.
I mean, it's looking slim for Peacekeepers this time, but I think they can pull through.
Yeah, it's going to be very close. That's the most BS I said today, I think. But yeah.
I've never been so rude on casting ever in my life. I feel so bad right now.
I mean, it's not rude. It's memes, you know. We could call it like that. I think people will take it though. Pronix, you got taken out. His man advantage is in favor of Night Force. They're the push going to be happening. 4 members up on the left side. They don't have the information. Towards going to be able to find that second kill, but unfortunately, they are going to be losing an extra member. Andy will bite the dust. Still a 4v2. We might actually have 1 round going in favor of Night Force. A skill, plenty. The Orm round. And you're going to play this one a little bit more passive as London. Whiz the bomb. He's just going to be back in his spawn. I don't want to play this one aggressive. They're playing, despite like being 7 rounds in 0, you would expect maybe they'll be a little bit playful. Maybe they'll go for the kill and some stuff like that. But they're playing extremely respectfully. And they're not taking any chance. Which, you know, I love to see.
I mean, we say that, but could this just be bait for aggression from Night Force?
I mean, maybe. But, like, they're not going, like, guns blazing, like, oh, let's try and get the round for us just for funsies. No, they're actually taking it, like, they're playing it very smart, you know? Don't know if it's being respectfully or trying to bait the fight to come to them, but they're being extremely respectful, which is always a thing that helps you out. You already see in, like, these type of games, some teams, they just lose one round because they try to play for fun, and then they just get comeback because they gave a confidence boost to the opposing side. So that alone is just nice to see that Peacekeeper, one of the top teams in this tournament, one of the favorites, are playing so respectfully of one of these teams. But though, that's going to be London taken out. Skill on his own with the Orm. But he
Still being
might
very
not want to go for it.
playful with it.
Oh, there he has info. Was always right there. Can hear the footsteps. Going to let the round end. Oh, no!
Doesn't really want to pick it. Loses the arm to God Zero.
I mean, they got 7 rounds. They still got that EQ. Like, they still got so much money. Like, you can buy it again if you really
It
want
didn't
to.
really matter at this point. I couldn't see why they would try and save it.
But
maybe just trying to keep the stats clean.
I mean, not even that.
You know,
like,
that
to
ADR
not give it
looking
away.
good.
Like, now, God Zero's got that Orm for himself. So that might make the
Just
difference.
around.
That might make just a little bit of
Just a round after this one, so...
I mean, just one round, you know, can make, once again, can help them out just a little bit to get out of this dip. Push towards A is going to be unfolding. Though I feel that now A is way better defended, but they actually went back just a little bit. As Noxie going to go for the flank on the backside. Noxie has a really good potential here. Where's the M4? He has information. Can he find one? He's going to be missing the shots, unfortunately. Able to get quite a bit of a hit marker. Does find one on top of London, which is going to be one hell of a valuable target. Aussie also on the backside. They are getting sandwiched up, and Andy holding the staircase. And I can just see that this is a little bit of pressure applied on Peacekeepers. Though, they find Noxie. The idea of the flank was definitely really well played. Aussie, he's down to 23. 1 or 2 bullets will make the play. And get the information on top of skill. He can hear the footsteps. He 100% has the information. This is a time where I'd say Andy has to force the push too, because he's pushing forward and he knows exactly where they're located. They get the bomb down. Can he actually get the pre-fire? No, he can't. He has info, but no, he's not going to be connecting. Skill finds that one. Swarzy not going to be working out whatsoever, and Andy going to switch up for an AK. But this is very, very unfortunate. This is the time where like synergy and communication could save you a round, and here I think Nightforce kind of threw a potential opportunity to win that round. He's going to go for the shot. No one's connected whatsoever. And left side, going to go for a little bit of pre-fire. The head was peeking out, but it doesn't connect. And now right him on the light side. Skill. They gave the information. That is the communication that Peacekeepers had. That's what I was expecting out of Nightforce, because they had a potential sandwich potential going for them, because it's so easy to anticipate where the 2 remaining members of Peacekeepers were going to be located, but they just didn't take that chance, which I'm a little bit bummed out about.
Yeah, they didn't really play off of each other, where we just see Skill and Pronix. Pronix, knowing he didn't need to take that last fight, he can just back off, and then Skill waiting in sight for him to come back and strafes out, get the shots needed,
They're going for B.
finishes out the round.
They're going as a fight, but they're so close to all of themselves. They're going to have one defense, going to be for Skill. You're going to have a lot to deal with, mate. He's a pistol round, finds one actually. Can he find a second? He can find 2. That's a 2-for-1 trade despite getting engaged 1v5. That is huge for Peacekeepers, but now they 100% have the information, and they're losing member after member. They went for the Tech 9, NCL. Extremely low, 1 bullet will do the work, and there you have it. And that's going to be Nightforce. Despite going for 5-man engaged, they got on B side, 5v1. They lost 2 members, and then they didn't have that man advantage anymore. They can't afford themselves to lose these kind of rounds right now.
I mean, just all lining up into B long at that point. It was just... I don't know.
It hurts. I feel like that was a little bit...
It hits me in the chest. Like, I'm not even playing it. That just hits me in the chest, you know? Like, it really hurts to see it. You hate to see it. And then, yet again, you need to realize that you need to give every single one of these players on Peacekeepers respect. As we say that aggressive A push from Nightforce, it seems like they're just playing to play at this point. 2 kills coming through, 3v5 early round coming through, waiting around the boxes, not happening out, and Pin with the P90.
Disgusting!
Right,
Pin, disgusting! Find himself a triple holding the angle on the right side of A. And there you have it. GG, well played. Peacekeepers will be your last quarterfinalist team to get qualified for the quarterfinals and moving forward into the competitive seed, into the Pro League. Congratulations to them. But What a game. Peacekeepers, really, I don't even feel like Peacekeepers were like showing their full potential, which, you know what, is a smart play, because you're going to have some of these teams that got to the quarterfinals, they're going to rewatch the VOD, see the playstyle, just trying to, feel the waters, check out how these teams are playing to try and potentially counter some potential gameplay styles and also strats from these teams. So playing it maybe a little bit slower and not showing your entire, like, all your cards right off the bat is a great play, I think, from them. So
Yeah.
Peacekeepers are going to have still a really, really good run into the quarterfinals.
No, definitely. I feel like Peacekeepers were just playing the cards they needed to play, not showing their full hand. Exactly as you said, because you do have team scouting nowadays. Like, the esports scene of Standoff 2 is evolving. It's getting to a point where teams are getting coaches. Those coaches are scouting players, watching the VODs again, seeing like kind of the strong positions that they hold and getting counter plays for it. And you can see Peacekeepers coming out, just showing the cards that they needed to win the round. And it worked out for them in a stomp of a match, unfortunately, for NF.
Yeah, well, RIP NF. They were a new roster, so maybe got to prep a little bit more. After they were playing, like, NF, their new roster, right? And they're playing against one of the top teams in Standoff 2. That is one of the hardest starts you can ask for. So I'm sure they have a lot of potential. They just got to keep on working. I'm sure they'll rewatch the VODs, work on that, keep training, do scrims, and we'll see them again in the future. So best of luck, Night Force. But Peacekeepers will be our last quarterfinalist for the Pro League. Congratulations to them. And there you have it. That was the last game of the day. Hope you guys enjoyed at home. So once again, quick recap of the 2 games we had on this stream. Inquisition versus Triple Double. They won that game. Inquisition moving over to the quarterfinals. That means that Inquisition versus Peacekeepers will be one match that we'll be indeed seeing in the quarterfinals for the next few weeks. So definitely can't wait to check that one out. Yeah, there you have it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I don't know if you have anything to add, BFrag, before we do wrap this stream up.
Thank you guys for the viewers that stayed after our depressing 20-minute conversation. You guys are the real fans. We appreciate you, and we'll be seeing you in week 3 of EasyTrade Pro League.
Yeah, EasyTrade Pro League. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you all next Friday and Saturday for some more Standoff 2 Pro League action. My name is Maxman. Join with BFrag. Stay awesome as always. Stay safe, and see you all next time.
You and I come together like we can change the weather tonight. You're as blue as the open sky. All these blues I can know.